my name is Bunny and welcome to my video. In this video, we will be doing a mid-year reset where I will be going through my resolutions and then also my journal prompts that I've answered myself, and I will share my answers to reflect on the first 6 months of the year and then to look forward to the next 6 months of the year. So first, we'll look at my resolutions. Alright, so my resolutions for 2025 are: Number 1, pursue my dreams. Number 2, practice gratitude. Number 3, stay kind to myself. Number 4, journal. Number 5, do self-care. Number 6, read what I can. Number 7, write what I can. Number 8, meditate. Number 9, do fun movement. Number 10, hang out with friends and family. Number 11 is stream. Number 12 is make YouTube videos. Number 13, learn Korean. Number 14, clean the house. And number 15, take my meds consistently. Alright, so looking on my list of resolutions and reflecting on that, I then answered all of the questions that I came up with to reflect on the first 6 months of the year. And they're all here in my nice little journal. And so number 1 is, how am I doing with my goals? And my answer is, I'm doing way better than I expected. At the beginning of the year, I picked goals that were reasonable and meant a lot to me, and so that helps a lot. I haven't reviewed my resolutions at all, but I'm just naturally gravitating towards the thing I set goals for. So that's awesome. And number 2 is, how do I feel about the past 6 months? And I answered, to be honest, not great. I was drowning in the depths of my depression until the very last days of June. It was a very bad winter and spring to get through. I did my best though, especially with making the commitment to heal in June. So yeah, a little bit of a rough time for me, but we made it through. So number 3 is, what do I want to change from the past 6 months? And I said, I want to do better. I don't fault myself for how this year has gone because it's been very hard for me the whole time. But now that I'm starting to feel better, I want to do better. I want to be more active in achieving my goals and taking care of myself. And number 4 is, what am I proud of so far? And I said, I'm proud of myself for surviving. I'm proud of the efforts made towards my goals, even if they were scattered here and there. It means I always kept trying. Which is what counts. It matters that you come back. It doesn't matter that you're 100% perfect and consistent. It matters that you come back and you try again. All right, so number 5 is, what kind of person am I right now? And I said, a beautifully complicated and perfectly imperfect person who always does her best. I am resilient and determined. I am a hard worker and a good friend. And number 6, how have these past 6 months shaped me? And I said, they've made me more determined than ever to take control of my mental health and to get the help I need to feel better. They've forced me to get better at asking for help. And number 7 is, am I happy with the past 6 months? Why or why not? And I said, honestly, no. It was just too difficult. I felt so isolated and helpless. It didn't start getting better till the last week of June. And number 8 is, what were my favorite memories of the past 6 months? And I said, hanging out with my friend, seeing my sister and getting to stay with her, my birthday dinner, getting tickets to the Chromacopia tour, starting pen pal letters, making my friend a bag, starting morning pages. And number 9 is, what one word sums up the past 6 months? And I said, surviving, because that's some real shit. And number 10 is, rate the past 6 months on a scale of 0 to 10. And I said, 3. And then the last one, number 11, is a prompt to write a letter to yourself for the past 6 months. Which I should have phrased it, write a letter to yourself about the past 6 months. So that's what the prompt is. And I said, hello, Bunny. I'm writing to you to let you know that I see how hard you tried. You held on for dear life even when you felt things were helpless because you knew better than to give up. I'm so proud of you. Even with how much you struggled, you still pulled through and worked on achieving your goals. And it paid off. At the tail end of 6 months, we finally started feeling better. Better days are ahead, Bunny. I just know it. Take care. And then we move on to the forward-facing questions that are about the next 6 months of the year. And number 1 is, do I need to change or drop any goals? And I said, I don't think so. They're all pretty important to me and I'm still working on most of them right now. And number 2 is, how can I tackle my goals for the rest of the year? And I said, staying consistent in my journaling process helps me reach my goals of journaling, self-care, practicing gratitude, and staying kind to myself. I need to meditate more. keep hanging out with friends and family, clear the living room to help clean the house and do fun movement more, keep putting effort into reaching my dreams and doing my best. And number 3 is, how do I want to feel in the next 6 months? And I said, I want to feel free, no longer chained down because of my mental illness or disabilities. I want to feel happy and fulfilled. I want to feel proud. And number 4 is, what kind of person do I want to be moving forward? And I said, I want to be kind and gentle and welcoming. I want to make people's day better. I want to be strong and disciplined. And number 5 is, what am I looking forward to in the next 6 months? And I said, completing the artist's way, journaling my heart out, seeing my kids again. At work, I don't have kids. And then working with my friend, reading more books, drinking coffee, working towards my goals. And number 6 is, what do I want to do differently moving forward? And I said, I want to work harder on the goals I've been neglecting. I want to prioritize my mental health. And number 7 is, what do I want to keep doing? And I said, I want to keep bouncing back from hard times. I want to keep journaling. I want to keep seeing my family. I want to keep being an optimist. And number 8 is, what is my main focus of the next 6 months? And I said, to be happy, to transform. I want to keep evolving into a better, wiser me. And number 9 is, write one word to sum up your desired theme of the next 6 months. And I said, peace. And number 10 is, what number of satisfaction from 0 to 10 do I want to achieve by the end of the year? And I said, a 6. And then finally, again, number 11 is, write a letter to your future self at the end of this year. And so I said, hello, Bunny, you did it. You survived another year. I know the past 6 months were tough for us. How do the next 6 months go? I hope they treat you kindly. What are you most proud of this year? What made you the happiest? How do you feel right now? I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I hope you're doing even better. Thank you for trying your hardest no matter what. All right, and so that is my full list of questions to recap the first 6 months of the year and to ponder on the next 6 months of the year. I hope these journal prompts helped you to journal on your own year that you've had and the year that you wish to have moving forward, and also gave you a little insight into my life and how it has been going for me, which, as you can tell, has not been well, but I'm still very hopeful and looking forward to the next 6 months and hoping that it's way better than my past 6 months. So that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and goodbye. Mwah!